Right, time for the weather now. Lily's here, poised. Lily, we're a tad bored of the grey theme, aren't we? Are we finally saying goodbye to the gloom?
I don't know, I've got attached to it.
I'm definitely bored of the grey from saying cloudy conditions every day, and I can't be saying that we're going to have wall-to-wall sunshine, but we are saying goodbye to the anti-cyclonic gloom, and we should have some brightness at least as we head into tomorrow. So the reason why is we've had this area of high pressure sitting over us. That's what's been keeping things settled, but it's also what's been trapping that layer of cloud. But notice what happens as we move through the weekend, that high pressure moving away and this low pressure system edging closer. So on Saturday, we should be under dry skies. We might get some brightness, but it will gradually get cloudier as this weather front approaches. And then by the time we head towards Sunday, well, that is sitting over us, meaning it could be a fairly wet day and fairly windy as well. And then as we head into next week, we have got low pressure nearby with a westerly breeze. So what that means is more changeable, unsettled weather. So certainly some different types of weather on the horizon after a settled but a little bit of a grey week.
And we had those amazing fungi pictures earlier in the week. They were all mushrooms, you told me, didn't you? Not toadstools, none of that nonsense, but had some more.
It has some more mushrooms and fungi sent in. I think people were inspired after seeing some fabulous shots earlier in the week. Lots of these amazing red coloured ones, which are kind of fairy tale-like, aren't they? The sort of things you'd get in storybooks, those ones. Some really lovely colours, but also some more autumnal ones, and very fitting name there, Ollie Jack Woodall, because there's very wooded mushroom shots growing all sorts.
Isn't it? Well done, Ollie. That's a lovely
out
one,
of the
isn't it?
trunk there, and I love this one. It looks like it's growing out of a pine cone, so they must be really tiny. Those ones, but some bigger ones as well, and some really lovely bright colours. So thank you for sending those in. Let's get all the weather details now. Well, it has been an improving picture brightness-wise today. We started things off this morning with rather cloudy skies once again, and even some spots of rain in Alderney, but we did see that cloud start to break up to give us some glimmers of brightness here and there. In terms of what's in store for the rest of this week though, well, it should be staying settled as we head through tomorrow and through Saturday. Tomorrow looking to be the best of the days this week in terms of brightness and in sunshine, especially as we get into the afternoon. On Saturday, it's a picture of hazy sunshine, perhaps becoming cloudier into the evening, ahead of a weather front that's going to bring us wet and windy conditions on Sunday. Back to the here and now though, tonight, dry and settled skies. There's just this thin line of light showers further to the north, and we are expecting increasing clear periods in contrast to some cloudy nights we've had of late, with minimum temperatures of 10 to 12 degrees Celsius. Heading into tomorrow then, a dry and settled day. There may be some cloud around to start, but if there is, it should break up fairly readily, so into the afternoon we should be into bright and sunny skies, calm light winds coming from the east, and pleasant temperatures with highs of 17 to 18 degrees Celsius. Let's get a check on our times of high water then, between 4:30 and 5:30 in the morning, similar later on between 4:30 and 5:30 in the evening, with the sea temperature at 15.8 degrees Celsius. So moving through the week, high pressure is on its way out, being replaced by a low pressure system that's going to give us some wet and windy conditions on Sunday. And we can see that reflected on the outlook. So some fine weather to come Friday through Saturday, but turning unsettled through Sunday and into next week.